much you just have natural. So it wouldn't be that flaking kind of thing. He has big sheets of steel on his studio where he does the work. And he cuts things out of the steel and then makes the pieces. It's a very natural process.
I didn't expect that kind of advice.
American female figure, sometimes male as well, but she'll change them. Sometimes the things maybe that she wants to be, or faces that she's admired, or different things in the work. These are phenomenal, and just to see that level of detail in this work, and then to know that it comes from a self-taught artist is very powerful kind of imagery, and very complex when you think of all that mixing of line and then face, and she's really successfully getting these kind of faces coming out of the background, but also this decorative kind of geometric movement in the work.
I like that. I didn't catch this one until you just said it.
Yeah, that's also her there.
Wow.
And she creates, these are, I think, just done in graphite and then ink on paper. And when she does the painting, she uses acrylic or watercolor, and then she creates her own varnish using like Elmer's glue that she puts on there. And she has this really kind of, it has that very tactile kind of element to it, which makes her work just great. And the way that she captures figures is very inspiring. And she brings in sheets of paper every so often. We never know what we're going to get and what they are. Sometimes she'll use popsicle sticks and attach the different kinds of paper, and they have this very contemporary, intuitive sense about them.
That's your first kind of artist over here on your place?
Sure. Let me just finish with one point. Anne's gallery started with a lot of objects and also folk art, and so we have this background of showing outsider and self-taught artists, and she's one of those artists. In that. Yeah. She was just really highly featured and sold extremely well at the Intuit show, which was at the Merchandise Mart a couple weeks ago.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The artist that did that one, who's that? What artist is that?
That's Phil Reed. He's from Wisconsin as well. That's welded metal.
Is that the only piece that you have of this?
There's a couple others. You'll see them around the table.
Well, okay,
They wear the
they're all,
tapes,
yeah.
Well, machines. They almost look South American or Mexican, but he is. He's actually basing these, let's see, this doesn't have a title. Usually he'll put a title on the bottom, and they are often kind of either philosophical or scientific ideas that he creates in this machine using little characters. So
This is still part of this, right?
this is
But it
part of
comes up,
this,
right.
yeah. He's like a little, you know, those old smoke stands that you see the waiters things. So that's kind of what the inspiration is for that.
This one does.
Just the creative genius in some ways. And he also teaches in a K through 12 school in Wisconsin, so he's around children, and he
Yeah, like
plays
that.
off their ideas a lot in the
What's the
work.
price of it?
This I think is $2,800 or $2,500. I'll look it up just to be
That's
sure.
okay. I'm really price figures, yeah. That's beautiful. Thank you.
And you'll see the other ones on the top.
Yeah, I can tell that they're kind of...
It's all steel.
Yeah, you
It's-
don't realize it until you keep the door a little like.
Yeah. No, they have, the weight is kind of what makes them so arresting too, because they look like a piece of wood in some cases, and then you touch them and they're not moving.
They're not, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool, they use all different signs. Is this still Jim Rose?
That's all Jim Rose, yeah. All of that furniture is steel.
Even this one too, I like that.
What would a price tag on a piece like this be?
So the times they're on the inside. Let's see. Yeah. 1650. I love these tall, kind of, he's done a number of different versions of tall cabinets, like stovepipe kind of cabinets or corner cupboards. And they have a very architectural, almost sculptural feel. It's really where his work kind of goes beyond being furniture and goes into that sculpture.
Most corner pieces are so huge.
Yeah. No, and it's very, when you look at it, it just has such great proportion. He's a genius with kind of seeing that in the work, and everything about his work is just really spot on.
This place is a mess.
No, but that's
Who are these shoes from? Is it fun?
Those are from Iraq. She lives in Israel. And they're paper. We just got those. Interesting.
Who made that?
Ida Brack
From Israel?
from Israel. She lives in Tel Aviv.
How about the paintings above?
On the top are paintings by Azad Bogosian. He's an Armenian ancestry artist, but he's born and grew up in St. Louis. And a lot of his work is inspired from his drive between St. Louis and Chicago. And he'll stop along the way and take photographs. When he does the painting, he'll look at the photograph as a tool that he tries to go back in his memory and remember why did I stop my car, and then what about it? The light made me want to stop. So there's a kind of a memory quality to his work. It's almost like a dreamy haze over the paintings.
Is he in St. Louis or Chicago?
He's in St. Louis, yeah. He teaches at Washington University. He gets just a really unique light, I think. There's something in his work that he captures that Midwest, the flatness in the sky, but the light is very provocative in his work and very kind of contemplative. He works in traditional sizes as well, so they're not always these long strips.
Because that's also capturing the
That,
view.
yeah, people,
Between here and
but even when he
There's a
works
different way
in a traditional shape, like something like this, the land is often just a slice at the bottom, and then you have that expansive sky.
Catches it because it makes it seem like you're really flat.
They're dreamlike, but the light really does get like this in the Midwest. I'm from California, so the skies are totally different there, and I noticed there's different kinds of light in the sky. And sometimes just for a minute it's like this, and then it changes. And he captures that moment.
Well, thank you, Victor.
Thank you.
We should move on and head to the Cole Gallery. You gonna join us for the rest of the tour?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Ann.
No, I like that.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Hello. Did you see your video?